Welcome to the commentary for I Think I Should Know. It's the third song off Destroy the Planet's Hungry for the Science album.
Tables been turning round enough, and we've been sinking loud enough. So far down, you'll forget to save me. Every time that I fall, and it's happening enough. I think I should know that I haven't changed as much as you think. What enough about me? The thing that you want me to be.
This was a super fun one to do.
It was.
This song, just from a songwriting perspective, it started with the chorus. That's the way most of my songs start. It started with the chorus. I actually have another song. I write almost every song like with a sister song. So I usually just grab a drum beat, throw it on the computer, and just start playing. This was one of them. The other song, not in love with the other one, but this one worked. My favorite thing about this song is that it had there's a lot of things that are my favorite on this one, but to start the mood with this one is the feedback guitars. What we used is a guitar that had a Fernandez Sustainer equipped on there, and it is that's what's creating that feedback effect. I think there's 9. So there's 4 panned side to side, and there's 1 right in the middle, and they're all slightly different. I was vibratoing them differently, so it's a lot in there, and then it's just kind of in the background. I think you said it best, right? Just like an atmospheric vibe on this.
Yeah, I think this is one of the songs that has it's got a layered texture that provides kind of a, I don't want to say creepy vibe, but
a little bit.
There's something a little sinister about it, maybe, and or something.
And I think this one and Follow both have like an uneasy vibe.
Yes.
I think it really lays down, and then it kind of builds up, and then I think the climax of this song is when you guys are soloing basically at the same time. Trent did not want it, but I'm in the studio listening to this, and I'm like, this is so awesome.
It wasn't at the studio. It was in my house.
Or wherever it was.
Yeah.
But I listened to it. I'm like, this is we were in your basement.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I fought for Mike's bass part. I'm like, do not change that. That is so awesome. And Trent's like, no, I just want my soda. But no, I mean, but now you listen to it. I mean, you can listen to it one day and totally hear the bass solo, and then you can listen to it another time and just only hear the guitar solo. Or if you're like Data from Star Trek and you can listen to 2 streams or multiple streams at one time and totally enjoy it, you can listen to
it's a very different
all
song,
at once,
yeah.
and it's just like blows your mind.
I think it's a different song than any other song on the record. There's
Yeah.
a moment of
I
reckless
love it.
abandon
I look forward to it
kinda-
when we get that part of the song. I'm like, I can't wait.
We let go a little
What
bit.
am I going to focus on? You know,
Things get weird.
Well, to defend myself, we recorded the bass here, and when we got to that part, I do think it was Mike's idea to do that part, but it was very new to me. It was not what I was expecting, and when we had it when you guys were arguing with me about it here, you guys had it about 6 times louder than it ended up being on the record. So it was kind of like the guitar solo was getting in the way of the bass solo. It was just like,
hey, calm it down a little bit.
Maybe you could take this guitar solo and throw it in the garbage.
Just ride the E.
But I'll say that. So the guitar solo is actually one of my favorite solos that we did. Super fun solo to do. This was actually done. I could say this for most of the songs. It was done in one take. I mean, it's one take. I don't say I did it in one take. I do several versions, but I don't like to have splices in there. So this one is a one take. However, the beginning of the solo, when we're still in the mellow part, is doubled. I did two. One is an octave down. I didn't use an octaver on that. I actually did it an octave down. But a pretty fun solo. It's fun to do all the bends and then come in with the tapping. More hammer-ons, not so much tapping, but hammer-ons. I can overuse the wah pedal quite a bit, and so it was almost like when we were slating which songs were going to be on this record, it kind of came down to like, I can't do a wah pedal on this song then because I did it on these three other ones, and I didn't want to be overusing it. But no, I definitely think you did a great job on the bass line. It fits way better now than it did the day you guys were yelling at me about it. So my other favorite thing about this song is just because it was such a last minute was I think I have a hard time ending songs. It's not just the end. Like, it's like, how do you can't just go verse, chorus, solo, end. Even though that's exactly what this one does. But you can't just have that be your method every single time. It can't be just blueprint for every song. And so we decided, I think it was 2 days before you went in to track, and I had to like tell you, oh yeah, hey, wait, I think we had to go back. Like, you did the whole track. We're gonna do this different. And then we had to we're gonna do the it was at the very last line of the chorus where this thing that you want me to be, and it's kind of it is a unique way to repeat a line, because it's not repeating the whole line, it's repeating the first half of it, and then but that was pretty fun because I think I actually had to vocalize what you need to do on the drums through the talk back. Yeah, like
and watching you in the class.
And the studio people thought we were mad. We were crazy. That I
had it all mapped out, and you're like, hey, let's change this.
And also that I'm just gonna like through the talk back might just be like like no. Yeah, you have to do so that was a fun song. Fun recording this one. I like this song. This song was always third on the record. Like, no matter what order we did the songs, this was always
never
third.
Changed. It's
yeah. I think it sets the tone for the rest of the record. That this isn't just gonna be a hard rock / light metal record. We're gonna go into other things, and I do believe it does become a big jam band type thing for a minute, and then it regroups.
Yeah, I don't think it's overdone. I think it was a moment of reckless abandon, but I think it has a purpose. It has a place.
So, check it out. Number 3 song on the our album, Hungry for the Sun.
It's just beyond my reach, on my feet.